you insouciant long pigs, it is I, Soundwave SG1, coming at you for another Transformers Transformation Review thingy. Yes, this week we are taking a look at Classics Jetfire, yes, as voted by the people on the YouTube Facebook group, yes. I like doing those posts. It's kind of random as well. People keep putting in, can you review this third-party thing? No, I don't have any third-party things. So, yeah, if you want me to review anything third-party, by all means, feel free to send it to me for free. Anyway, so, here we go. Let's get on to the review. Classics Jetfire. Very nice jet mode. Very, very nice. Yeah, you can see robot underneath there, but that's not a bad thing. Let's take a closer look at it. So we've got some nice detail going on with the nose cone. You've got some guns, swivelly guns there. You've got some nice landing gear, which does roll. I'll just put them back in there. It rolls really nice. It's not like a Hot Wheels, but it does roll quite nicely, which is pretty cool. So yeah, you got landing gear. We got some nice. I love this red pinstriping on the white. It's lovely, and then you got the same kind of but black pinstriping on the boosters there, which is really cool. We've got the rub symbol over here because that's what Classics brought back, which I do miss these rub symbols. Is this going to work? It's quite cold in here today. Let's have a look in the. Are we going to get a go? Come on. Come in. No, it's not going to work. No, it does work. I'm sure it does, because when it's like 90 degrees in here, it's like, come on. No, I don't want to go. Oh, well, never mind. Let's zoom this in just a bit. And we've got some nice moulded detail throughout the wing. You've got panel lines, you've got flaps there. You've got some nice detail in the cockpit. Well, no, you haven't. That's his helmet. Yeah, there is a seat in there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, but you've just got really nice moulded panel lines going on. You've got some engine details going on there, which is really cool. And you've got the underkibble, it's a jet. It's a standard Transformers jet. It's going to have kibble. But yeah, it's a nice thing. It's a nice jet mode. And you've got some lovely weapon storage under there. Yes, you'll notice he's got one brown missile and one blue missile. He should have blue missiles, but unfortunately I lost one. Well, I haven't lost it. It's in the house somewhere, but it's vanished into the ether. He's just borrowing one of Treadbolt's guns for now, because Treadbolt is the same mould. It's a really nice mould, actually. I'd like to get the Decepticon version of this. So, you've got a number of options here. Like I say, you've got the jet boosters. We'll have a quick look at those. These are movable as well. You can position them however you want. Unfortunately, they're not Blues compatible, but you do have some nice detail actually moulded inside there as well. Inside of the boosters there, which is pretty cool. And you got the essential sort of console bit, I guess. Some nice detail in there as well. I mean, the fact that this is a very accurate, almost you get the same accessories as the original Jetfire, which I have an original Jetfire, but mine is broken. The rear, I mean, he stands well in robot mode, it's fine, but the rear fins are snapped clean off, which pissing me off. So I can't review it. I'd like to review it, but there we are. Other than that, it's pretty cool. I mean, you've got a number of options. You can manoeuvre the wings in. Oh, firing the missile as well. We will not do that just yet. Go on, you go back in there. So you've got like an F-14 Tomcat thing going on there, and you can position the wings however you like. I just like to pull them out one section there. Let's move this so you can see what I'm doing. I mean, you can pull them out as wide as that if you really wanted to. But that's pretty cool. You can take this whole assemblage off. All you have to do is just untab it. Come on. There we are. and it's just held on by these big tabs here. And again, more moulded detail underneath. You've got like an access hatch, I guess, which is really cool. And you've got some nice detail going on. Let's zoom that in a bit. Let's have a close look at these. There we go, some nice detail. There's some really nice detail in there. You know, you've got all these panel lines, these rivets and stuff. And I do like the black plinch striping over the red. That's really nice as well. Yeah, so just nice thing. It's a nice thing. So we've got the base mode here. And then you can put up the tail fins like so. Let's do that. That's it. So if you just want the sort of standard jet, you can. And again, you've got all this lovely red detail going on the wings. It's a lovely thing. It's a really nice version of Jetfire. Yeah, you got some nice, again, more detail going on there, more rivet lines and everything like that. You know, panel lines and stuff. And those are the clips for the for this bit. And underneath you've got extra guns. And there we go, that's its vehicle mode. So, to transform it, we just take these off, like so. Yeah, he's got visible hands, but that's why you put these in, so it covers them up. So basically, you untab it, you've got a tab and a port there, so you just untab that. Same for this side, if you can see what I'm doing. Untab it like that. Let's just move it out so you can see what I'm doing. Put the landing gear away. And then we come to the top, so I just fold everything out, basically out of the way for now. And then what you do is you split this bit at the front of the cockpit like that. I'll rotate these up like so you can rotate those out. And then what you do next is you grab this section and then you just pull it up like that, and it's just tabbed in. You get these ports there, and again some more moulded detail like engine and stuff like that in there, which is really nice when you can zoom it in. There we are. And they just fit into these ports there, and then you just rotate that. Well, leave it there just for now. Get the wings and then rotate them up thus. Get these sections obviously become his legs, pull them down, and then you pull out the little feet like so, and then you separate the legs like so. There's a big wob of dust there. So basically we're into this. So now what we do is these black sections there, we just rotate them round like that. Same for this side, rotate them round like so. Do we do that? Is that what we do? It's been a while since I've actually transformed this, to be quite honest. Yes, I think it is. Then we rotate these guns round, these arm cannons round like that, like so. Just so I get everything situated out of the way. Then you lift this section up at the back, which should disconnect everything like that. That's it. Rotate this bit down. Rotate this up, and these helmets come out. Well, we'll have a look at that in a minute. So we'll just move that off to the side. So then we rotate the sections up like that, and fit them in. And then we rotate this section in like that, and then we push this bit down, and we rotate his head around. And there, boys and girls. You lift that up at the back. Oh, it's come off the thing. That's nice. God, you can tell I'm on camera, can't you? So you rotate that up and like that. And that port and post there, you just fit that in like so. And there is Jetfire in his robot mode. And he's really cool, actually. You've got a cross between sort of the original toy and the cartoon, the G1 cartoon mould, G1 cartoon design. Let's have a close look at his face, because he's got a really nice face sculpt. There he is. That's very nice indeed. Got the nice picked out in silver. You got a nice blue head crest, and you got the antenna, which are done in black, which is very nice indeedy. Let's zoom that out again. Yeah, so there he is in robot mode. Very nice indeed. I mean, you could do whatever you want with the wings, that's fine. I like to put them up like that. It just makes it look a bit cooler. In terms of articulation then, his head is on a ball joint, so you can make him look up, you can look down, you can rotate 360 degrees, and he's got light piping, but I haven't got a light to show you, unfortunately, because the batteries have gone in my little thing there. It's got a light in it, but the batteries have gone. Ah, no, man. Excuse me, I still can't get rid of this cough. It's horrible. So yeah, his arms rotate 360 degrees at the shoulder, but they are hindered by the kibble. I mean, I suppose you can move it out of the way if you wanted to, but he's still hindered by this bit of kibble. You know, they can move out, they can move in, they can rotate at the elbow, they can bend at the elbow, but that is super tight on mine. And it's still tight from 2006. And then you can rotate the wrists as well, which is quite nice. You can rotate his wrists thus. Nothing at the waist, but that's due to the way his legs are. He can go out like that. Let's get this into frame. There we are. He can do that. He can bend. Well, no, come on. He can bend at the top of the thigh. He can go forward. He can go back. He can bend at the knee. He can rotate at the knee. Unfortunately, you've got nothing at the ankles, but they've got the sort of that manoeuvre going on, but that's more for transformation. And that's your lot, unfortunately, but he's really cool. You don't need him to do a lot because he's so cool. I like him. So you can tool him up. He does come with a helmet, which is very nice. Again, nice homage to the original toy, especially with the guns on the side. And that just fits on his bonce like so, which is really cool. That's how I choose to display him most of the time. And you get his backpack. And again, same way as it did in vehicle mode. You don't have to take it off to transform it. It makes it a bit easier. You've got these big posts there, and you've got these sort of slot joints, I guess I want to call them, slot connectors. And then you position them like that. And he's got that kind of configuration going on. It does make him a little bit top heavy, but if you just position his legs in a certain way, there we are, he stands up fine. And he's got a gun which splits up for vehicle mode. I mean, I suppose you could give him two separate guns, but I like to put them both together. And he's got a very G1 cartoon gun, which is always good. And then we place that in his hand thus. And he looks fucking badass, doesn't he? But he's not all badassed out yet. So we come to the his backpack, and you get this bit here. In fact, I'm going to have to zoom this right out so you can see what I'm doing. There we are. Actually, I'm just going to adjust the camera a little, because we need to see this, because it's pretty cool. So we'll just extend the camera legs thusly. All right, there we are. So we get this section at the back here, and we slide it down, and boom, a fucking massive gun appears. And then you can rotate that round over his shoulder like that. Second verse, same as the first. You pull this section down, and then boom, and then put his guns over his shoulder like that. And now he's ready to fucking destroy every fool in the universe. You know, there we are. Just doesn't he look fucking cool? And yes, like I said, these are odd missiles because I've lost the blue one. It's around somewhere. It's in a box somewhere, I'm sure. They do fire. You press it and boom, like that. It's pissed. So you connect that back in like so. And he's got his blaster there as well. But yeah, he is a really cool little figure. If you can get your hands on this guy, get him. They have done a couple of different variants of this guy. They did Treadbolt, they did I think a Decepticon version of this guy, and Dreadwind in one of the BotCon sets. I can't remember which one. I think from about 2009, I want to say. But yeah, don't pay. I mean, you can get this guy reasonably cheap. Don't pay too much for this guy, but he is really cool if you can get your hands on him. And he's got tampered Autobot badges on there as well, which is really nice. And he's just all kinds of badass. I mean, he's Jetfire. I mean, everybody loves a Jetfire, don't they? I mean, I've got every Jetfire made, I think. apart from some of the third-party ones and the Masterpiece. Because I've got the Siege one, I've got the G1 one, I've got the Combiner Wars one. Actually, I might do the Combiner Wars one next. In fact, that's the thing I'm going to do. Because that mold's pretty good as well. I quite like that version of him as well. So, but anyway, there is Jetfire. If you like what I do, why not like, share, and subscribe? My analytics tell me that 50% of people who watch my videos aren't subscribed. It's a simple click from you. Hit that subscribe button. It helps out the algorithm. And if you're in a position to help out the channel, why not consider donating to my Patreon? The link will be in the description, and there'll be a link up here somewhere in a moment as well. Check out my other Transformers reviews, which should pop up here. And if you've got any ideas that you might think I want to do, any characters, if I have the figure, I'll do it. But I mean, there's a backlog. I mean, there's that pile there that I need to go through and review at some stage. Excuse me. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all very soon. Adios.